Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is May 14, 2015. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in. So we're going to start off with the S&P 500 E-mini futures. You're going to see that the futures are trading sharply higher today. They're up about 10 3/4 points, 11 points, right to around the 2105. I'm going to say 2105 and a half per contract level. So Good pop for the markets this morning. I'm not really 100% sure what the catalyst is, but I will say this much. It is options expiration tomorrow, and you get a lot of whipping, a lot of shaking and baking throughout the entire trading week. That should continue today, so traders should watch for that. Again, markets are up, markets are down, they're all around. There's really no conviction out here in one direction or the other. However, that makes it good for trading. So if you're a trader, come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. You'll see everything that we're doing there. Trade along right alongside of us, and that is always a positive. All right, let's take a look at some stocks in the news because that's what we care about. We don't care about economic data. Let's go to Cisco Systems. Looks like this is John Chambers, the CEO. This is his last report. Stock closed at $29.35. It's now trading at $29.03. I don't really see the stock having that much upside. I could be wrong, but again, I'm looking at around $29.70, $29.66. Pretty good resistance around there. So very limited upside from what I could tell. If the stock does decline, you're going to have a lot of support, probably around the $28.35 level from what I could see. So we're not going to make too much out of this one. But again, Cisco reporting earnings, more like a commodity these days than it is a growth stock. Let's take a look at JC Penney. JCP is the ticker symbol. Stock is trading at $8.70. This is basically where it closed. So been a lot of chopping around here since the earnings report, but it hasn't really gone anywhere. So keep this one on the radar. Could be in play today. There are some patterns out here that could form, and if they do form, we'll trade it. Yesterday, this was a winner in our intraday stock chat room. Let's take a look at Shake Shack. Ticker symbol is SHAK. This is kind of a new issue. This stock came public, I believe, in January of this year. Right now, the stock is trading at $74 a share. It does have double top resistance around I'm going to say around $79.50. That's from May 6th. 2015, so just be aware of that. If it could get through there, the stock goes to $83 right now. If you own it, you trail your stop loss. That's the best that you can do with it. Let's take a look at Kohl's Stores. This is going to be our gap play today. Stock is getting hammered to the downside, but we will have very good gap support levels for this one. Come on over, take that 7-day free trial. The gap will be posted at 9 a.m. Again, we've had a very good gap season. Let's take a look here next at Jack in the Box. I didn't look at this one yet, so we'll see what it gives us. Stock is trading at $92.33, closed at $91.78. I'm going to give this stock an upside bias on a daily chart basis. I don't know if it gets up there today, to probably $95.60. Nothing really wrong from what I can see. Stock still is holding up pretty well. Looks pretty strong. So again, nothing wrong there. It does have resistance at around $95.60. Remember, rarely does this stock trade a million shares, so it's one of those stocks that can overshoot levels, so just be aware of that. Let's take a look at PBYI, which is Puma. PBYI, which is Puma Biotech. What you're going to see here is stock closed at $209.72. It is now trading at $172.54. I haven't looked at the news on this one. I'm sure it has to do with some type of a drug, so just be aware of that. Check out the news for yourself. There could be levels, but the only level that really interests me is much lower, so I'm going to leave this one alone. It doesn't trade a million shares a day. It trades much less on average. Sometimes it trades as low as 175, 25,000 a day. This is not a great day trading stock to begin with, so we're going to leave this one alone. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings. Maybe it'll give us an opportunity, but I'm not going to do much with it at the moment. Let's take a look at C-Trip, CTRP. What you're going to see here is that the stock closed at $65.36. It's now trading at $73.95. That's a pretty good move. Stock is overbought, so be very careful at these levels. What you want to do with this one is simply trail your stop loss. I would not be looking to get into a dogfight with this one on the short side just yet. But if you own it, trail your stop loss. You should be hitting exhaustion type resistance. not chart resistance, exhaustion type resistance. When a stock goes too far, it has to stall out, and that's what I think could happen with C-Trip. But again, just trail your stop loss if you're long this equity. Let's take a look at DGLY, which is Digital Alley. You're going to see the stock is trading at 1550. Closed yesterday at 1830. So this is a huge dip. If it breaks through that 1550 level, this is a stock that potentially could go down to around 1290, 1295. So be aware of that. The stock is getting hit hard this morning, and it could see lower prices ahead. Let's take a look here at NTES, which is NetEase, leading Chinese ADR. Stock is trading at 136, closed at 130. This is a new all-time high. So again, this is another one that is overbought. So you trail your stop loss, try to ride it out. But nonetheless, this is a little bit overcooked for my liking at this stage of the game. But great move. Trail the stop loss. No reason to do anything otherwise. Let's take a look at the last one here. PLCE, Children's Place. It's on my list. Well, it looks like it's all over the map. Right now it's 69.85. So it's holding up pretty well. You do have a big double top resistance level going back to 2006. That's going to be at 71.81. So just be aware of that. There should be resistance up there. This equity is also already overbought, so you want to take that into consideration. The one thing you should know about it is that it rarely trades 1 million shares a day. On average, trades about 250,000 or less. With that being said, levels sometimes can overshoot, but so you want to be aware of that. But either way, just trail your stop loss. There's not a lot I would do with this equity at this stage of the game. Either way, it's a great move up. Trail your stop loss. That's the best that you could do with it. All right, let's take a look now at gold. Gold is trading up just 10 cents, but gold had a huge day yesterday. So if we take a look at the GLD, what you're going to see here is GLD is pretty much holding up right where it closed, maybe a little bit higher. I think it closed yesterday at 116.55. Right now it's trading at 116.85. Crude oil is trading down 17 cents to $60.33 a barrel. Again, nothing going on there. Crude is still a very tough trade despite its recent uptrend and its strong move higher. But when you get up to these lofty levels, it is definitely a hard trade. So with that being said, everyone, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet. I want to wish you all a great trading day. Come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the Intraday Stock Chat trading room. You'll see everything that we're doing there. It's been a sensational, and I do mean sensational, 2015. And if we get some volatility out here, which we could because of the Options X, we're going to get more opportunities. So with that being said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.